What is up, guys? Nick here today, and I'm bringing you the 12th episode of the Road to Maxscape series. First of all, congratulations to Brave PP for the 99 defense. Congrats, bro, on that max combat. You should be level 200 now. So yeah, anyway, into the video now. So basically, started off just wanting to get some basic stuff done. Always doing my herb run, my farm runs every time I get on. I usually do them when I get on, when I get off. Next I had 400 magic note paper stuff. So I went and used all that at the swamp lizards. I don't have anything better to use them on that's more, I can make a lot more money off of, where I can just sit there and camp it. So this is the best option for me, and I get quite a bit of hunter XP as well. So picking up off of last video as well, I bought the dragon hatchet. So I decided to go ahead and keep on cutting. I missed 70 because I was playing Call of Duty. It was kind of upsetting. But yeah, so I'm going to continue cutting. I'll probably hop on over to Ivy soon. I want to get 9k U-logs first, because I have 9k bowstrings that I made way back in like the second episode of the series. And I would like to use all of them, just so I don't waste money, don't have to sell them. I'd like to use them as soon as possible. Next I went ahead and bought coal and decided to make steel bars, and while I was doing this I was making a quest list for myself for the following day. And while I was doing all this, also I was putting out the last video, which brought up combat. Am I gonna get combat up? You'll see later in the video. Yeah, I did decide to do combat. I really thought about it long and hard. That's what she said. I didn't really know if I wanted to do it or not, do it if it was too early, but I was just getting so bored with skilling. It's the same stuff every single day. Every video is the same. It's just me doing some different skill, or just some zoomed in picture of me getting 72 wood cutting. I don't know why I was zoomed in. But yeah, it's like all the same stuff over and over again. So I decided to buy 100 frost dragon bones, and just don't even look at the levels popping up at the top. Just look at the chat below and tell me how that makes sense. Advance 2 prayer levels to 26. Advance a prayer level to 28. So hold up. Are you telling me that it just skipped 27 altogether? So when I finish, I'll be 98 prayer in the total end of it, because I never got 27. I don't know how that worked, but yeah. So I ended up buying 100. I sold 18 of them. I got to a level where I thought I was efficient enough, and I really didn't need prayer up any higher at the moment, so I just sold 18. So I did 3 full inventories of prayer. So, and I also had double XP for a little while as well, so I got quite a bit of XP. It was freaking beautiful. I loved it. And I had extra money, so I had about 14 mil cash. I sold, what I sell? I sold all my sharks, which ended up being 9 mil, 9.4. So I almost had 5k sharks. I had 4.8k sharks. So I sold all of them. I sold some other stuff too. I can't remember. But I don't know what the heck Jagex is going on with it. Like, look at the freaking magic trees. They're like all black and sparkly. I don't know what they have going on with some of their graphics, but they're kind of glitchy and shitty. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. But yeah, so I was really excited to move off of the video that I posted yesterday or the other night, if you're watching this later. I posted about whether I should get combat up or not, kind of the pros and cons. I talked about it. There weren't many cons besides the fact if somebody likes watching skillers. No longer a somewhat skiller, considering I was already 5 attack, but if you consider it so like bad that I have some attack levels, even though I never train it. So yeah, anyway, so I figured, let's do it. I can't really wait to start Slayer. It'll be so much fun. And this time around, when I'm doing these early skills, like 1 to 40, 1 to 50 or so, I'm not gonna record every level. It's gonna be way too hard for me just to record like every Slayer task. After I kill one thing, I'll have a level right away. And I think you guys have seen enough of that in the first like 3-4 episodes of the series, where it's just you spend about 4 or 5 minutes watching just 1 to 30 levels 1 to 30. So this time around, I'm not going to punish you guys by making you watch that. I feel like maybe some people would like to see it, maybe not. I personally do not want to have that happen to you guys. It's just, I wouldn't enjoy seeing that every time I got on to watch one of your videos, and it's just like 5 minutes of the same damn skill going up, level, I don't know. And pointless levels too, lower levels like that, fuck that. No, I'm not gonna do it. So now that I get combat up, God, I have no idea how I'm gonna really train it up. I'm lucky I have double XP for a while because of the festive crackers, so I'll be able to work off of that. It'll really help me get through the early levels and start to establish myself, and be able to use skills or the better armor things. So for range, be able to use better bows, better armor, give me more range bonus for everything, blah blah blah. Anyway, let's jump into the quests. So God, everybody should know by now I hate quests. So this was the start of all the combat, the Blood Pact. So we did this. So we got 100 XP per level. So as you can see, I am now to everything. So basically this could be a lot of quests. Last night, Wednesday night, this is all I did all night. I just did quest after quest after quest, and I get frustrated. This quest I did right here, Death of Chivalry or whatever, was the most useless quest. I could have just skipped this entirely and been more than content. It took so long. It took probably an hour and a half for me to do, and all I got were 4 range levels off. It was so useless. So next I went and did Waterfall Quest. This is a real big one that I couldn't wait to do. Really knocks out a lot of the levels I needed to do off the start. My only concern at this point, when I looked at my levels and realized how low my hit points were. Hit points play a big role in the evolution of combat, and hit points and defense go hand in hand. So it's kind of I was kind of concerned about it. So next I did Vampire Slayer. I accidentally cut off the quest screen at the front. Then I did Tree Gnome Village. I think that's the name of the quest. Yeah, that is. I don't know why I blanked right there. So I decided to do that. Next I went and did the Grand Tree. I accidentally ran away, so I totally missed on having the quest screen up again. It's kind of dumb. I struggled so hard on killing that black demon. Oh my god. Oh, it was such a pain. Oh, good shit, the Flyers just scored. Okay, apologies. Failures while commentating and watching Flyers at the same time. So the Restless Ghost, I did that. I had to do that for a requirement for this quest, the Nature Spirit. So I decided to do this. Gave me 2,000 defense and Constitution XP. So I figured it'd be good. Nice little zoom in on the bronze armor there. Next quest, Song of the Depths, I believe it's called. That's how you get the Coral Crossbow, which eventually will be turned into the Royal Crossbow down the road. Then I did Witch's House. You have 6.3k hit points XP from that, and all you had to do was just get a ball out of a shed. It was great. So yeah, then I was like, alright, it's time for the big dog. It is time for Dragon Slayer. I didn't even have any established levels, and I was like, alright, let's just conquer this bad boy. And yeah, so I just tackled that quest really early. And, you know, really, the EOC, God, this game is so easy. Nobody with my stats should have beaten Evlarg or beaten Dragon Slayer. Nobody my stats should have beaten him or even tried to do it. And I did it with ease. It was really, I used about 4 food beating a level 90 creature, and I was like level 50 or 60 or so on EOC. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, then I did Diamond in the Row and Stolen Hearts. And for these quests, because I got a clue scroll, literally I killed one Ice Fiend when I was doing Dragon Slayer, and I got a clue scroll whatever right away. So I was like, alright, cool. I'll just go do this. And in RSO7, that clue is upstairs, but since they did the remake of whatchamacallit, Alcarid, I was lost and could not find the freaking crate, and it was downstairs apparently, so I totally failed there. So anyway, onto the stats now. So as I said, I don't want to bore the living hell out of you guys with just 1 to 40, 1 to 50 stats. So there I have it. I have 47 attack right now. I totally forgot Rune. is 50, so I have 3 more attack levels to go until I can finally use rune stuff, and I've been flying through it. I mean, the way I approached it, the easiest way to get done the early levels is going through quests. I may hate quests, but it's the easiest way just to plow through it. And 38 strength, 34 def. I'll probably work on ranged and mage next. Try to get them to established levels as well, so I can do them more efficiently in Slayer and whatnot. So I have 26 Slayer as well. I did 2 tasks. I went from 8 to 26 in 2 tasks. So I'm flying through. It's going to be a lot for me to do and a lot for me to cover now that I've started combat. So this is just a quick little for shits tab. I'm probably going to get rid of all the strange rocks. They're annoying as hell. I really don't need them, and they don't yield too much experience for me to be bothered with keeping them in my bank. So next I have my charms tab or whatever runes, and so yeah, so what I have now are a bunch of U logs. I plan on saving up for all those bowstrings directly above it, and I also did some nature rune running as well. I bought the large and the medium pouches, so I did that, and I've been making all of my irits that I farm into super attack potions, and I also got a first age tiara from the squeal wheel, which gives me 1% boost for prayer when I'm getting prayer experience. And also today I also got the there's like a Ramoki head or something that's for summoning. As you can see, I have the black mask right down there, almost to the right, Nick, to the right, no, right there you go. So there's the black mask, and so I wear that whenever I do Slayer. You hit harder, and it was only about 1.4 mil. They were going down, so I figured I'd buy one. And yeah, so it's pretty much the extent of the bank right now. This is just random teleports, Cerebrus. I could kind of sell them. I'm still at 191k astral runes, and this is the beloved Slayer tab. So 2 tasks in, and I haven't made shit. I had grot worms for my second one. For my levels, it would not have helped me at all to do the regular grot worms. So I did the young grot worms, so I figured that'd be good enough just to get the task done. So that's pretty much everything right now. Really close to the 1400 milestone for the total level, which is crazy. So we've been flying through here. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's pretty much all I have for right now. If there's anything that you guys would like to see, if you would like me to record all my levels, whatever, I apologize, I'm not going to. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and starting combat. And if you did, leave a like, favorite, subscribe. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, and peace out.